welcome you back to First Energy Stadium here on the lakefront in Cleveland. We're set for a good finish. We pick up the action in the final 2 minutes of the game. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now Williams running left. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively they burn it here with 1:51 left. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. That one looks like he'll throw here. The quick slant caught. Touchdown, Browns. A 9-yard touchdown, Brown. And the Browns are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their 4th quarter lead. What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the 4th quarter as they try to put this one away.
And, Brandon, when they watch the film after this week, they'll be very proud of every rep if they close this game out. Just a few snaps remaining. They can't relax just yet.
Now the try here for the extra point. This one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland. Following the touchdown, Richter to kick off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Patrick Mahomes in the offense. Down by 11. 1:46 to go. It's been a struggle to score all day, and now they need to do it twice here late to have a chance. Mahomes' throw taken in here by Fuller. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Able to find Jones. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Mahomes. He's going to let it fly. Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. Here's Mahomes. This one swung out here to Jones. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with over 30 ticks to go in the football game. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
Mahomes will throw. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Browns are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. And that one, Charles, is just going to about wrap up what was no doubt a dominating defensive performance.
Yeah, I don't care what team it is. I don't care who you play, whether they're strong offensively or not. Just giving up 3 points in the NFL? That's absolutely a dominant performance and one that they can build on.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. So that time they get the tight end on the hold.
Normally he's a pretty good run blocker, but this time he just didn't get his arms extended and let go quickly enough. The flag came out as a result.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. And they'll get him down here at the 23. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Operating from the gun, Sexton. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. He's going to try and go deep again. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So the game will continue for at least one more play.
Cannot finish a game on a defensive penalty. That's why they get one more untimed attempt.
The game can't end with a defensive penalty, so they'll get one more crack.
So now you get an untimed play, which should be the last one, unless it happens again and there's another defensive penalty.
Back to throw. Sexton. Dancing to his left. And it's incomplete. Still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. And with this win and an AFC championship, they have reached the most hallowed
Tonight, it's Madden NFL football. Super Bowl 61. It's the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Cleveland Browns.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. We count down to kickoff in what should be an epic one here, as it'll be the AFC champion Cleveland Browns taking on the NFC champions, the Los Angeles Rams. And we will not have a return, so the first drive of this Super Bowl will begin at the 25. Allen looking to throw it right at the outset. Being chased out left. That went into the hands of Tony downfield. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It's a gain of 34.
Well, after the standard 2-week layoff, you always wonder how's your offense going to respond and come out and play here in the Super Bowl. Well, they got a great answer right there and almost a sigh of relief on that side of the field because now they've got to feel like they can use their entire playbook and game plan for this one.
Allen now on first down. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And he's taken down inside the 30. The Rams, they are on the move. They've got another first down. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical that it'd be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of.
And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. 6 yards left on second down. They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. That one good for 17 yards. And now they've got it first and goal. Option play, and they'll give to Eckler. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Austin Eckler, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Rams are on the board first here in this Super Bowl. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. 5 plays there on that drive. And it's Austin Eckler who finishes things off with a touchdown run. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And some space here. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. A toss to the wide side. This is Williams. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Jalen Petrie picks it off. And the Rams are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Allen now looks to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Allen going to keep this one himself. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Well, sometimes that option can get bogged down before the gears really even get into motion, and I think that's what we saw there.
And I think what he saw defensive end right in his face because he looked up and he was right there. Didn't even have a chance to get going.
A lot still to go here in Super Bowl 61. We have reached the end of 1 quarter of play. We'll be back in just a moment. 7-0 is our score. We'll return after this message. You're watching the NFL, and it's right here on EA Sports. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And Walker has it. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the play did on the last one.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jaquan Brisker. So that now 2 consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. You wonder if he's trying to do a little too much out there.
Oh, I like where you're going with that maybe he's pressing it a little bit, trying to be too fine with his throws, or maybe overestimating his arm. It could be a combination of all of those things. In any event, he's got to get it figured out and in a hurry.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. So not his arm, but hurting him with his legs. A gain of 19 on the keeper and a first down. Allen going to keep it again. And a short gain here, down to the 22. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down. Here's Allen. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up third. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Walker. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. We have reached the 2-minute warning. In fact, just under 2 minutes to play in the opening half of this year's Super Bowl. McPherson's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. They already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. To throw on second down, Sexton. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And that brings up third and a full 10 yards.
You don't see too many pass-catching fullbacks nowadays, partner. In fact, you don't see too many fullbacks, period.
Good news, though, he does have decent hands, and we saw it right there on display. The Rams go nickel here defensively on third. Looking to throw. Sexton. He'll drop this down to Williams. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. That's to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on fourth. A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psych. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked up by Rock Ya-Sin. And the Rams are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Just inside of a minute left, Charles. They got a pretty long field ahead of them. I'm curious to see how they play this, but you would think definitely enough time to at least get 3 out of this.
Yeah, you want to move with a nice sense of pace. You want to up the tempo a little bit, but you have to do it with some poise as well. You don't want to go so fast that you hurry yourself into mistakes. There's enough time to put points on the board if they do it right.
And even though they have the lead, you know that they would love to extend this lead before heading to the locker room. Throwing on first down is Allen. He dumps it to Eckler underneath. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Allen to throw it. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Now whistles and a flag down. I think one of the Rams linemen might have moved. Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Allen fakes the give and keeps himself. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. It'll be a gain of 3 on what should be the final play of this first half. So we've reached halftime here. So the halftime show of the Super Bowl abbreviated, ready to go for the second half. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. And right now, their chances of hoisting that Lombardi trophy not looking too great, but perhaps that long halftime, maybe it did them a world of good.
Well, if there's ever a chance to regroup, it's in this game, right? Because you do have that long halftime, a chance to really assess things and maybe make some changes and true adjustments. They played great all year long. That was the worst first half of the season for them. They're hoping to put it behind them and come out punching here in the second half.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Back to throw. Sexton. Looking left side, he's got it. Complete. Finding space at the 40. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a first down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
On first down, Sexton. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. And this is taken in at the 5. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Alberto, 54 yards. And the Browns are on the board here in this Super Bowl. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it's capped off by the Browns touchdown. Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Out come the Rams. They'll have it first here to begin the third quarter. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Eckler now between the tackles. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. It's Eckler again. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. On the option, here's Eckler. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down. Now Allen. That's into the hands of Eckler. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. So now on comes the field goal unit. And wow, this is no ordinary try here. And he missed it. It's no good. And that will keep this a 3-point game.
Yeah, 55 yards is anything but a gimme. You've got to really concentrate on your leg swing and proper technique. This time, though, he's unable to convert.
The Browns' drive about to get started. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll wind up getting just a yard, and that will bring up 2nd down. And quickly, they get to the line. Off the play fake. Sexton. He'll buy some time right. And that is incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Looking to throw. Sexton. This one swung out to Williams. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Again, he'll drop to throw. Screen play set up for Williams. A nice little screen. They get 6 on 1st down.
Good call there on 1st down. And, Brandon, I'm getting better over the years of not screaming out, screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage.
Now that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of Super Bowl 61. The culmination of the season and the crowning of a champion after the 4th quarter, which is coming up next. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. They'll look to throw again. Complete to right. And he's got room. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Back to throw again. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. They'll look to make it 3 for 3 on 3rd down conversions. They need a yard here. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Javonte Williams taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Browns have regained the lead in the second half of this Super Bowl. On 3rd down and short and everything well executed, he not only gets the first down, Charles, he gets the touchdown as well.
And you see the defense commit to the run so often in these situations. There's always that little bit of hesitancy, isn't there, partner? Thinking that they may play action you. They took advantage of that hesitancy and found their way into the end zone with a running play.
Now following the down, Hoff-Richter to kick off. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Rams offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. And we're at the time of this Super points. And they need them badly. Trailing. They begin this drive 1st and 10. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Nice satisfying run on 1st down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. To throw, it's Allen. Flush to his right. He finds his man, complete. It's Graves. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing now is Allen. And this one nearly intercepted. Boy, that would have been a great time for their first pick. But instead, it's 3rd down. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. They go back to the ground now with Eckler. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. 58 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Allen. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. From the 29, Allen got his man complete over the middle. It's Brown. And he's got a first down following a pickup of about 13 as we will take a pause here for the 2-minute warning. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Running on 1st down, Eckler. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. Clock continuing to roll as the Rams try to get going again. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. Touchdown! Austin Eckler, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Rams answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Important extra point up and through. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Some might have returned that one. He won't. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start the drive from the 25. So now the Browns down by a field goal, and time a huge factor. They need at least a field goal to send this Super Bowl to overtime as they come up on first down. He'll look to throw. Wright's got it. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple. They'll look to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Williams going to get it again on second down. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. Room here to run. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. He's back to throw. He'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. Back to throw. Throw left side complete. That's right. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. Back to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's right. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. The Browns trying to get back and set quickly here. Time ticking away. Throw left side complete. That's right. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
I believe I can see what they were trying to do there, but unfortunately, the back ran out of room. Too close to the sideline. And for defenders, we're often taught, 11 on the field, those sidelines can become the 12th defender. It worked to the defense's advantage on that play.
The Rams calling on their nickel set here defensively for 3rd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. What an outstanding drive right there to take the lead, and also, Charles, didn't leave their opposition with a whole lot of time on the clock.
Yeah, I like the way that you're viewing this because they did a tremendous job to put themselves in a position to win, but they can't celebrate just yet. They've got to clamp down on any big plays and force them to use up those timeouts without making any headway.
following the touchdown. Hoff-Richter to kick off. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, and they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch. Oh, he forces one there. It's a potential dagger as it's intercepted. Picked by Chad Muma. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that, because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
They give it to Williams, running right. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. Williams going to get it again on second down. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And how about this? The dog pound gets the crown. The Cleveland Browns are the Super Bowl champs.